So I'm down here on Michigan Avenue, and I just saw a cross in these little areas where they have the flower beds in that. They had a Halloween theme, pumpkins in that. That's awesome. Why isn't this all Halloween decorated out already down here? Even the people at the store, to make it fun for employees, you dress up. Even the doorman here at the Peninsula, it could be like you dress up for the month of October in different characters from, say, famous movies related to hotels. Truly, famous movies that are related. I guess you could do Psycho, the Bates Motel. It's a motel, not a hotel, but then there's Hotel Hell or Motel Hell, where, yeah, I guess you could do that too. So I was thinking of some warm, fuzzy movies like A Wonderful Life. It's great for banks. The bank with a heart, right? It's a wonderful life. The bank with a great heart. If I was a bank, I would be sponsoring It's a Wonderful Life and not doing commercials like, talking about how the bank gave loans to the community. Remember, George, I gave you the loan for your house when you got in. And I gave you a loan for your kids to get their house. And I gave you the loan. He didn't say automobile, but they had automobiles in This Wonderful Life. But I gave you the loan for your business, he tells them. Remember when you were opening up your business? And I provided the loan for your business? And they're like, yeah, George. So It's a Wonderful Life. It's all about how wonderful banks can be for the community. Giving homes to new couples and giving money to start businesses and provide for college and other things they can bring into the theme. So it's a wonderful story for banks. And they only mention the bad banker a little bit. And the bad banker gets his ass handed to him in the movie It's a Wonderful Life. So he gets his, and the good banker is successful. So it teaches morals about banking. What type of banker do you want to be? I would sit my people down and say, watch A Wonderful Life. Not saying anything to them. Truly, just my bankers. Everybody in the bank, it's mandatory. You got to watch A Wonderful Life. And then give me your feedback about the movie. What did you think? And then I would read the feedback. Truly, I'm going through it with the different HRs, telling them to condense it. And then give me the feedback. I can look at it. And then say, okay, so these people caught on to the theme or they didn't. And here's my thoughts and what I wanted to convey. So I want to bring these points back up and you bring them up. Did the good banker win? Yes. Did the bad banker lose? Yes. What do we want our bank to be? The good bank or the bad bank? We want our bank to be the bank with a heart. Our bank was there. Our bank helped restructure loans. Like I told David, why did banks wait for the government to put HARP in place? HARP in place. Why didn't they just restructure it themselves instead of letting houses go? Truly, they could have just restructured those loans. How do you do it? You got to add a few years to the mortgage, right? But they could have lowered the payment. Interest rate went up. You're still paying the same interest. But now they tack on a few extra years to the mortgage. And remember, adjustables, they eventually go down. So to keep the payment the same, you can have an adjustable mortgage where the length of the term of the mortgage automatically extends if the interest rate goes up, so the payment doesn't change. Yeah, an adjustable, now they would have to agree to it, but you say you want steady payments and so on, and we can put a self-adjusting. And if interest rates go down again, rates will adjust down and will shorten the term of the mortgage. So as we expand it out, we'll shorten it to whatever minimum they built into the adjustable. So it can't go below this point. So this is the minimum term of the mortgage. And then if the interest rates go up, the length of the mortgage gets longer, but your payment stays level. You don't have to worry about that. And if you fall in any hardships, we can work with you and we can tack on a couple more. And then if you get a job, we can adjust back. So we'll be flexible in moving it, making sure we get our minimum nut. So the whole point is preserving what you expected to receive from that mortgage. That's what you're trying to preserve. So if you end up getting a little bit more, that's fine. And if you don't, that's fine as well. But you kept the mortgage, the person from going under, right? From going under. So, Chicago, the madhouse, where you drive like a crazy maniac up to a red light. That's Chicago. Drive like a crazy. Spread the brake dust in a city that has all these buildings blocking airflow, right? So you get all this particle buildup. Why don't you kill some more people, livery driver 9075 LY Chicago, trying to kill the people in the community of Chicago? Never take that livery driver, right? Driving like a madman. So, destroying your community, threatening people walking across the street, threatening other people that are driving cars. Why would you want to deal with this lunatic? Public, right? So, pressure. Screw you, you should be saying. We don't deal with scumbags. No more scumbags. No more scumbags.